Welcome back to another Micmac Tabletop review. Today we'll be revisiting the Beretta Model 3032 Tomcat 32 semi-automatic pistol. This is the Beretta Tomcat, or Beretta Model 3032. It's a 32 caliber pocket pistol with a tip-up barrel. I've had this little gun for almost 15 years now. It was the topic of one of my very first reviews, but to be honest, it's been years since I've even shot it. So I thought it's about time to get reacquainted with it. It's actually a highly respected, quality pocket pistol, so why has it been just sitting in my safe? Well, I originally bought this Tomcat 32 as a backup gun, but it tends to slide bite me, and eventually I found it a bit too bulky and heavy, replacing it with this very small Camp 32. Now, just because I replaced my Beretta Tomcat doesn't mean that the Tomcat isn't still a great option as a pocket pistol. In fact, in many regards, I think it has features that could actually make it a much better choice for those seeking a good 32 micro pistol. By the way, note that I have upgraded the original black plastic grips to these Altamont rosewood grips, still available for about $45. And I also added an additional 7-round magazine and a 10-round Pro Mag extended magazine with a grip texture sleeve. 7-round magazines are available for about $18 and 10-round magazines are about $21. You can also add another $20 to $25 for the grip sleeve for the 10-round magazine. So what prompted this renewed interest in my Beretta Tomcat? Well, recently I had a friend share his concern about losing finger strength due to hand arthritis. Like me, he's carried a Camp 32 for years. But manipulating the Camp 32 has been getting more and more of a struggle for him. He's been considering switching to a revolver, which certainly makes sense. Revolvers are very practical functionally. But he lamented on the fact that he also had a lot of 32 auto ammo and a bunch of holsters for his Camp. So I suggested he might want to take a look at a Beretta Tomcat 32 pistol because of its ease of handling. It's a 32, and although it's too big for the Camp wallet-style holster, it would probably fit some of the small-sized pocket holsters he had. In the end, he actually did choose the Beretta Tomcat, and that has led me to take a fresh look at this little gun that, up to now, has been just sleeping in my collection for years. Now, before we go any further, let's make sure this gun is cleared first. And by the way, if you enjoy this review, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Beretta, located in Brescia, Italy, is one of the oldest privately owned firearm companies in the world. Founded in 1526, Beretta has been making all types of guns for a very, very long time. But since the early 1900s, it's become best known for its handguns. In 1951, Beretta produced its first lock breech design 9mm, which would evolve into the famous Beretta Model 92 or M9. In the 1970s, it was agreed that a uniform sidearm would be issued by all 5 branches of the United States Forces. And in 1985, it was the Beretta M9 that was selected. It's probably best known as the pistol that replaced the renowned M1911A1. In 1984, Beretta introduced the Bobcat Model 21A, chambered in .22 long rifle and .25 ACP. The Beretta Tomcat, chambered in .32 auto, followed 12 years later in 1996 and is still in production today. These pistols were often referred to as baby Berettas. The Tomcat is very small and remains a popular backup or off-duty pistol choice for law enforcement. It is sometimes referred to as a micro Beretta 92 because of its similar appearance with its open top slide. Here's my Beretta 92 FS, and although the Tomcat is absolutely dwarfed by this full-size 92, you can clearly see the resemblance. The Tomcat still enjoys good attention today as a viable concealed carry option due to its easy load tip-up barrel design, excellent ergonomics, well-placed thumb safety, reliability, and accuracy. In fact, after 40 years in production, Beretta has recently released an updated version of the Tomcat, the 30X model, with improved trigger, better ergonomics, higher capacity magazine, and option for threaded barrel and raised sights. Very cool. And Beretta is one of only 4 manufacturers still making 32 pistols today. If you're looking for a 32 rather than today's more popular 380s or 9mm handgun, there aren't many choices. There's the Beretta, And then there's the Kel-Tec P32, the Seacamp 32, and the Seacamp's clone, the North American Arms Guardian 32. Basically, the Beretta Tomcat comes in a cardboard box with a pouch, manual, and one magazine. If you find an older Tomcat like mine, it may come in a nice plastic box along with a second magazine, a manual, and other paperwork. Mine only came with one magazine. Now this is where I usually mention any movies I can find featuring the firearms I'm reviewing, and for the Beretta Tomcat, there's a good one. The 2002 James Bond spy film Die Another Day with Pierce Brosnan and Halle Berry. There's a scene in which Berry uses a suppressed Beretta Tomcat with an attached laser system. Very cool. As for specifications, the Beretta 3032 Tomcat is a double single action pistol chambered for .32 auto. Magazine capacity is 7.1. 8+1 and 10+1 round magazines are available. The slide is stainless steel. The frame is forged aluminum. Sights are metal, fixed front, drift adjustable rear. The grips are black plastic, but there is a wide variety of grips available. These, for example, are rosewood. The magazine release is located here. The external thumb safety is located here, down to fire. The tip-up barrel release is located here. Push forward to release. Barrel length is 2.4 inches. Overall length is 4.92 inches. Overall height is 3.7 inches. Width is 1.1 inches at the grips. Unloaded weight 14.5 ounces. 16.25 ounces fully loaded. Now before we head off to the range, let's talk a little about the function of the Beretta Tomcat. The first thing you'll notice is the full feel and weight of the Tomcat. For a single stack pocket pistol, the Tomcat is thick and heavy. It weighs more than 16 ounces fully loaded, compared to my smaller fully loaded all stainless steel Seacamp at only 13 ounces, and compared to my Kel-Tec P32 fully loaded at only 9 ounces. So yes, there's more bulk to the Tomcat, but you also feel like you have more gun in your hand as well, still in a relatively small package. With the 7+1 round flush magazine, I can easily get 2 fingers around these grips, and the fullness allows for a firm, tight, reassuring grip. The result of the Tomcat is also very soft to shoot and very easy to control. One of the important features of the Tomcat is that it's a double single action pistol. You can just pull the trigger to cock and fire this pistol, that is double action, or you can cock the hammer and then pull the trigger, single action. But it's the tilt-up barrel that has to be the Tomcat's major feature, and certainly one of the reasons for this distinguishing popularity. Now while there are other firearms that feature tip-up barrels, there aren't many, and Beretta is probably the most prolific manufacturer. Push this lever forward to release the barrel. There's no need to rack the slide on this gun, ever. Insert a bullet, close the barrel, and the gun is ready to fire. Pretty slick. Can you rack the Tomcat slide? Yes, you can. Granted, it's a little heavy. Although small, the slide serrations do help with that. It also has a frame-mounted thumb safety here, down to fire. Easy to operate on or off by your thumb. No, it's not a decocker, but when engaged it blocks operation of the trigger. It also locks the slide and prevents the hammer from being cocked if it's engaged. The tip-up barrel does operate while the safety is engaged, thereby allowing loading and unloading with the safety on. Good design feature. Now one of the odd features of the Beretta Tomcat is the location of its magazine release. It's back here, but it's out of the way of accidentally being pushed and releasing the magazine, yet easier to use than a heel release. Magazines are well made and 7 rounds are easy to load. Sights are black and black, post and notch, and quite small, but snag free and better than you'll find on many pocket pistols. Better than the Kel-Tec's minuscule sights, and much better than the total absence of sights on the Seacamp. And the rear sight is driftable for adjustment. Getting prepared for a range demonstration, to be fair, I switched back to the original plastic grips, and I'm only going to use the flush 7-round magazines. Also, I'm going to set my 6-inch targets out to 18 feet to begin, which I think is a good distance for close-up pocket pistol training. Back to the question of function, the trigger in double action mode is a very, very long and heavy pull. The length of pull is a good 3/4 inches with a pull weight of 10.5 pounds. The pull is smooth, but must be pulled almost completely back to fire. It's a little awkward and uncomfortable in my opinion. Of course, that's one of the safety features. Try it and you'll see what I mean. It's not likely you're going to pull this trigger to fire this gun accidentally in double action mode. In single action mode, the trigger is already mostly back, meaning it's a very different position from double action. Take-up is about a 1/4 inch with about an 1/8 inch pull through at 5.5 pounds. Overall, this isn't a great trigger, but it's okay and very functional. Could this gun be carried cocked and locked? Yes, but remember that the trigger in single action mode is quite light with a short pull, and removing the safety is also very light and very easy to do, so be very, very cautious. Never attempt to carry this gun or any gun in my opinion without a trigger guarded holster. To uncock, pop the barrel up and remove the bullet, then lower the hammer. Okay, let's see how we do at the range. Okay, I'm skipping double action trigger here and cocking this gun for my first shot. Note that there's no last round hold open on this gun, but I'd say that was pretty good grouping. In fact, let's move the target out to 25 feet and let's try some double taps. Heck, for 25 feet I think that was pretty good. So let's try something a little more challenging and move the target out to 35 feet. Notice that I'm using the 7-round magazine and adding a round to the tip-up barrel, giving me 8 rounds. This is the easiest gun I own to top off that +1 round. I'm feeling pretty confident here. The Beretta Tomcat is a very comfortable little gun to shoot. Great accuracy, very little recoil, and easy to keep on target. Can't argue with that. Very nice. As for complaints, the Beretta Tomcat has been known to bite my hand if I ride up too far on these grips. That's actually a common complaint. There's no last round hold open. Another is that the Tomcat comes with only 1 magazine, but additional magazines are available for about $25. And there's no doubt that the double action long and heavy trigger pull is unpleasant. Also, there are reports of these plastic grips cracking. Otherwise, other than comments about it being underpowered as a .32, its limited capacity, the lack of accessories, its weight, and its thickness, you won't find many negatives. Oh yes, I should mention that there are those who are a bit disappointed that the build isn't more refined as you usually find on the larger Beretta pistols. As for the positives, the Beretta Tomcat 32 is one of the softest firing pocket pistols you're going to find. Being a double and single action firearm provides excellent functional flexibility. Its 7+1 round capacity is obviously better than the 6+1 round competitors, and you can add the +1 round by just tipping up the barrel. No need to eject the magazine. Reliability is excellent. I have found that mine will shoot anything I feed it. I probably only run about 400 rounds through it, but it's never failed. Absolutely flawless. It feels very good and firm in the hand. I think the build, fit, and finish are just fine. Yes, it's a little heavy, but compared to its polymer competitors, the Tomcat as an all-metal gun just seems more substantial. The design is simple and the function is smooth. Personally, I have no problem with the Beretta Tomcat's accuracy. And you really got to appreciate the tip-up barrel for ease of operation. And one more thing, the Tomcat has to be one of the easiest guns to clear and to clean. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look at disassembly. Remove the magazine, push the barrel release forward to pop the barrel up, tilt the barrel forward until it stops, take the safety off, and cock the hammer. Push the slide back slightly and lift the front of the slide up off the frame. Then pull the slide forwards off the rear rails. There are no other pieces. Note that there's no guy rod or separate recoil spring or even extractor. That's it. If you look here, you'll see on each side of the frame a little tab sticking up just above the grip panel. Those tabs index into the slots in the slide. The tab is the tip of an internal lever that drives the recoil spring hidden inside the grips. Pretty slick design, so the recoil spring stays nice and clean. Reassembly is just as easy. Return the slide to the frame, pushing it slightly back and down until it locks into place. Rotate the barrel back down into place, return the magazine, and test for function. And that's it. According to the Beretta website, the manufacturer's suggested retail price for the Beretta Tomcat 3032 is currently $649, and TrueGunValue.com suggests a used value of only $310. Now, actual national sales would suggest a new gun value close to $600 and a used value of around $320. To be honest, I see Tomcats at gun shows and pawn shops all the time, but used prices are actually a little closer to $400. As such, if you find a used Beretta Tomcat 32 in good condition for around $300, I think that would be probably a pretty good deal. Now, before we end today's video, I'd like to remind you that if you haven't already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe down below. And thanks for watching. In summary, the Beretta Tomcat Model 3032 is a double single action, old school 7+1 round metal 32 pocket gun reminiscent of the famous Beretta M9 or 92. Still in production today, the Tomcat's tip-up or tilting barrel makes it one of the most recommended firearms for those lacking the upper body or hand strength to operate other small guns, which usually suffer from tiny slides with minimal purchase and stiff recoil springs, making racking a real challenge. In fact, there's no need to rack the Beretta Tomcat slide at all. Really. Ever. Seriously. Note that I'm using dummy cap rounds here for demonstration purposes. Simply tilt the barrel up and add a bullet. Push the barrel back down and the gun is ready. There's no magazine safety on this gun, so it can be fired without a magazine. Now that means, in the case of the Beretta Tomcat, you can quickly and easily use this gun without even a magazine and without racking around into the chamber. No magazine. Safety on. Tilt the barrel up and add a round. Close the barrel and the gun is ready. Slide the safety off and you can now fire this gun in either double or single action. The long, heavy double action trigger pull acts as one of the gun's safeties. Yet when in single action mode, the trigger is relatively light and precise. To clear or empty the gun, remove the magazine, tilt the barrel and remove the round. Now note that your unspent round may go flying when you tilt the barrel, so check the barrel when you release it. And since all of this can be done with the thumb safety on, the Beretta Tomcat is actually one of the safest guns to carry. Of course, as a small 32, I'll say what I always say about the need for experience, especially with a small gun. Effective use of the Tomcat will be dependent upon its smooth deployment and accuracy, which will require continuous practice of use. So wrapping up, I'll say again that the Beretta Tomcat 3032 is somewhat bulky and heavy compared to other micro-carry options in my opinion. But with its soft-to-shoot minimal recoil, full grips, reasonable sights, solid performance, flexible format, and ease of operation, the Beretta Tomcat provides excellent comfort and accuracy. I've had this little gun for years, and although it's not one that I've actually shot that much and rarely carried, getting reacquainted with it has again reminded me just why the Beretta Tomcat remains such a popular pocket pistol. As a deep concealment classic and with its tip-up barrel design, the Tomcat has earned a well-deserved solid place in the market as a respected, realistic option for pocket carry or as a backup weapon. Nice gun, and well worth your time to give it a serious look. And I'll admit, the older I get, the better that tilt-up barrel is looking to me. Any weapon you carry is better than one you left at home. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll be back for my next tabletop review. Until next time, stay safe.